Families of the victims who died in the 1997 Uphaar cinema tragedy today met the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal. This morning, the kin of the victims met Kejriwal to request him not to accept the 60 crore rupee fine to be paid by the accused Ansal brothers after the recent apex court order. Making stricter laws for man-made disasters was also on the meeting's agenda. Delhi government, in fact, has promised to build a trauma center and name it on the victims of the Uphaar tragedy.
Neelam, tell us a little bit about how was the meeting with Arvind Kejriwal like and what were the key points that you discussed with him?
Well, the meeting we apprised the CM that we do not want him to accept the money, and I suppose he'd already taken legal opinion, and he said that as per the legal opinion, he says this might, if by denying this money it can lead to contempt of court since the SC's order. So he says, and there can also be a constitutional breakdown. He says, but anyway, let me work at it further and I'll seek more opinion on that. So we leave it at that and let's see what they get back to me on this. Number two, he told me that with regard to the trauma center, he said Delhi government has enough money and I promise you I will build a trauma center in Delhi. And we will dedicate the trauma center to the victims of Uphaar tragedy, and it will be up to the association to suggest a name for the trauma center.
Another brief point you were earlier mentioning about how there is no law right now to govern such man-made disasters, and you made certain suggestions in that respect. Just tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, see, I had been advocating for this law for the last 7 years, since 2009, that there should be a law to deal with man-made disaster. The UPA government was kind enough to pursue this with till up to the Law Commission. The Law Commission has come out with a paper, a consultation paper, how to deal with man-made disaster. So I have given him a copy of that. So the central government has done nothing about it. This document came in 2012. So we requested the Delhi government that since crime is a state subject, so they should do something about it and bring in a law to deal with these disasters.
Okay, Anusha joins us for more on this. Anusha, clearly, there has been a lot of outrage and disappointment over the Supreme Court's verdict. But if you could just tell us what exactly happened in the meeting. We did hear Neelam Krishnamurthy speaking about her meeting. Did she seem satisfied with her meeting after, speaking to the CM?
Well, she was, in a sense, it was a very mixed reaction that we got from her and the sense she was giving us. And also legally and very critically speaking, there is very limited Delhi government can do in this matter. As she told us that the CM told her this can amount to contempt of court, and constitutionally also this is not feasible when the top court of a country tells the government to accept certain funds and the government refuses. This is a constitutional breakdown in its own way. So of course, Delhi government is right in telling that to the victims. So limited point on that. As far as the legal battle ahead, what the victims can still do is the review petition, which is the final, legal recourse for them to seek.